Welcome to Be So Light. I don't know where to start. How are you doing? Let's start there. How are you doing here on this planet? How are you doing with all the shenanigans going on? So let me just say this, okay? With being a tribe member of Be So Light, the number one thing we do is we stay in our light, we stay in our truth, we walk our passion, whatever our soul purpose is. Okay, that's what we do here in this tribe. So if you're coming here, you're part of this tribe, you're part of the collective of what is your soul purpose and why are you here. Now, I am the root digger, spiral light. I'm the creator of this modality. This modality was activated, dropped down into me, and activated on why I'm truly here. Because somewhere along the line, I had a programming message to remind me at such and such a day at this time I'm going to have a breakup with a good friend of mine that's going to put the trauma in my whole being, and then it's going to happen right at this time for me to really zero in on what I am here to do. All right. What do. So let's just zero in on this. So there's postings going up all over YouTube about aliens in Peru. Get my nails done. I think I have time to fit that in before we get attacked. I think I could do it. I think I could do them pretty good. Yeah. Got a dental appointment to do tomorrow. I think I have time to do that before we get attacked. I'm sorry. what's the news today? What did the I Ching say? When I looked it up on my galactic calendar that I get from law of time. And the I Ching symbol is called number 36. Okay, that's a 9 energy. I pay attention to numbers. And then censorship, darkening of the light. Are you following me? Censorship, darkening of the light. Okay, so I'm looking at that, and then I go and look at my Gene Key book, because I'm a root digger. That's what I do. So I look at what does Gene Key say? What's the title of Gene Key, number 36? Becoming human. Becoming human. And the first part you're going to read is The Dark Night of the Soul. Darkness of the light. Dark night of the soul. Turbulence. It's a shadow. Humanity is the gift. And the Sadahi is the compassion. All right. So I'm just going to dive in here. And this is just my personal opinion. How I'm feeling into it. First of all, thank you all of you that participated in doing your water and leaving your comments. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So I look at the video, then I listen to another extended video that's floating around. Then I see that infinite water. He's talking about it, and I'm like, okay, So here's the deal. I'm not going to be out here long about it because I want everyone to pay attention to timelines. We had a timeline about tea and all that stuff going on with tea. Then we have a timeline with our economy. Okay, so that's another. So they got fear, fear. Now they got, you know, we're listening to the sun, and now we got this. So that's four different type of timelines where you can sign yourself up for to see how it's all going to turn out. First of all, my analytical Capricorn mind is not allowing me to jump on board. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not taking a ticket and I'm not sitting down on the bus to La La Land. I'm not doing it yet. And I'm going to tell you why. Because part of the work of being a spiral light practitioner, being a spiral light healer, is we listen. We listen to what our clients are saying, how they're talking. We listen to the tone. We listen to the vibration. We listen to how they are expressing what's happening to themselves. So that as a practitioner, as a vessel for this divine benevolent light to come in, benevolent with a B, to come in to assist one who is ready to heal themselves. Okay, so we're listening because the soul is going to tell us what's really going on, if they're really going to stay or go. Okay, so I'm listening. and I, I'm listening and I'm looking at it and I'm like, hmm, looks like the goblin guy in Spider-Man that he was fighting, and they were on like this and had red things on their shoes, and they shot at them and they fell down, but they got back up. They have suits that are, um, the bullets don't enter. Okay. Then the other guy on another clip, he describes it. He says, "Well, you know how the movie, Spider-Man was fighting the green guy, the whoever that character was, and he's fighting him, and da 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 da." That's what they were saying it looked like. Then he slips up and says, "So it's almost like the thing looks like the thing from Predator because it has a suit where he can be invisible." And I said, okay, you just messed up. How do you go from the Green Goblin looking Spider-Man character to Alien, Predator? Okay, those are two different types of looks. One is green and one is not green. It's more a a kind of like, I want to say alligator skin looking type of being, reptilian type of being, maybe. Because when you really, I'll go back and start analyzing more of Predator because I think it's on Tubi. I think it's on Tubi. Tubi or either Peacock, one of the two. So I will go and dissect because this is where, in that movie, Predators, this is where it's all about Predator. It doesn't have the xenomorph running around, don't, snatching out brain cells. Um, Now, when I really think about that, I said, wow, they were really heavy into gotta get that brain, gotta get the melanation. It's already black. What? I don't understand. It's already highly intelligent. What's happening? I don't get it. So just laugh. Just go with it. Sip on a little tea, drink a little water. Just go with it. We're gonna 7, 8, 7 ourselves out of this. Okay. 7, 8, 7. So, and on that note, so I'm listening to what he's saying, so already the credibility is down. And then I'm looking at where it actually happened, and I'm like, okay, is that a poor part of the country? Is that poor? Is that a poor part of the country? Okay. Oh, so these however many of these things were, they only got one girl that was 15 years old, but she was able to get away. Doesn't sound like they're very good, but they only come at nighttime. So my mind, and this is just my opinion, my mind goes all the way back and starts looking and going, not adding up. What's wrong with this? Now, I'm not saying that they're not being attacked by something. Oh, no, they probably are. But what has happened to set it up? Did anybody see a ship come in? Okay. Did a hailstorm show up all of a sudden and start hailing where the ship comes in? Was there strange lightning in the sky where the ship comes in? I'm just saying, you know, I'm not on the bus until I personally see it in the flesh, come up and say howdy doody ma'am. Or what you doing or nano nano, I don't know. So I just dated myself. I'm 57, nano nano. So the reason why I say this is because if it's a really poor part of town, how much the guy in another video slips up and he says, but they wanted the Navy involved in this. Okay, well, the Navy's not too far away from there. So don't you think the Navy would have been in on this? They would have saw something coming in. They would have been all in that city looking already off the coast, off the water. They would have saw it. I'm just saying the Navy is not too far away from where this took place. Mission Impossible, maybe. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. Don't get your popcorn yet. Because it's we just gotta see how they're gonna utilize this. Okay. I would get some bubble yum. I would chew on the bubble yum. Long extended chewing flavor to just really see how this is gonna pan out. Because I am looking at it from how is this going to help people who are losing their homes, losing a place to live? How is this going to help someone who's homeless, who needs food or medical attention? How is this helping people to be able to afford to put food on the table when the prices of food is going up? How is this helping this? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at it and I say, okay, let me start digging. So description doesn't add up. Location, the type, what happens there? Okay, poor, probably easy to give some money, pay it off. Let's start the storyline. But where does ship come from? Where is it? What happened? Are they timeline? Did they come through a portal? I'm just saying. This is why I'm saying listen. Listen to what they're saying. Your soul is going to be able to decipher if it's truth or not. I'm sorry, I'm not buying a ticket. I'm not getting on a bus. I don't need to go to the land of La La Land. No, we'll do with it. No, no. So, because of this I Ching censorship, darkening of the light, you are directly confronted by forces that threaten both your convictions and your attainment of your goals. Unfortunately, your position in the situation is not powerful. Okay. So, censorship, when we look at this I Ching, it means to not being able to be real with the self or be able to speak your truth like you want to. At the bottom, it says, he does not show himself, therefore, he is luminous. He does not define himself, therefore, he is distinct. He does not assert himself, therefore, he succeeds. He does not boast of his work, therefore, he endures for long. It is precisely because he does not compete that the world cannot compete with him. Mm, so true. Okay. So I'm just looking at this, and you should be looking at it too. You should be very here. Now, I'm just looking at everything. And why only there? Why not? I don't know. Why not in San Francisco? I don't know. Why not in New York? Why not in Florida? Why not in Georgia? Why not in Texas? I don't know. Why not in Arizona? Do, 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 do. Why not in I don't know. Why not all at the same time in different places in United States? Why not all over the place? Why not be just like the movie V? They all porched themselves all over the world. And then she came on one local line and fed into the whole system. Is that going to be next? The reason why I'm talking about this is because I find it irritating that there's so much more important things that we need to collectively be doing and honoring and showing up for instead of having some storyline playing out to get our attention to go look there when we're really looking over here. What do we need to be watching for? How is this going to cause a chain of reactions of stuff? You understand what I'm saying? So I am very true to my words. And when I say how I feel, I say how I feel and I mean it. I'm not, I'm sorry, I'm not getting a ticket to get on the bus. I'm not sitting down on the bus because I need to, and this is where my A type personality analytical mind comes in. I need to see Die Hard proof up close and personal for me to really say, okay, yeah, because I've shared pretty much a lot of things that has happened to me up in Mount Shasta. Those are the things I look for. Those little things that happen and you get that giggle in your tummy, you're like, whoa, that just really happened. They're watching me. They're nearby and they're watching me. I told you guys about the incident about the rock, how I went up on a trip and I'm just like, and I'm wondering why I'm coming up and then I see these rocks in the pathways on going up towards the mountain and I'm like, "Ooh, if somebody hits those, that's gonna mess up." And I'm thinking that, and I hear very clearly, "Pull over to the side, get out, and move the rocks out of the way." And I'm like, "What?" Get out of the car, go move the rocks out of the way so cars don't hit them. And I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I get out, I move one rock, then I go into the other lane where the cars are coming down, and nobody's coming. And then I go to go move it. It's a bigger rock. It's a little heavy. And I said, I hope, and I make a smart remark. Well, I hope you guys are going to give me some good star currency for this. And I just kind of giggle about it. So I move it, and lo and behold, this car is coming. And I go, stop, let me get this out of the way because I'm trying to pick it up. And then I hear, Alicia? And I go, who the hell is that? Well, who knows I'm up here? And it turns out to be a friend of mine's from over 15, 10, 15 years. Had to be 15 years. I haven't seen her in a win because I thought she had moved away and all this stuff. And I go, Lynn, what are you doing up here? She goes, obviously watching you move a rock out of the middle of the road. You need some help. And I got it. I got it. I'm like, okay, well, okay. So there was another big rock that was up, and I had to go past it, but I needed to move it out of the way because cars would be swerving. So she saw it. She says, do you need help to remove that one? I go, no, I got it. Okay, so we both see the rock, right? Just right there. I'm gonna walk over to go move it. She gets back in the car. We change numbers and stuff. I still see the rock. She still sees it. Sure, you don't need any help. I sure I don't need help. I got this. She leaves. I walk to go get the rock. The rock is gone. Totally vanished, gone. I was just, and I know the beans were standing there when it happened. And I was standing there and I was like, so cool. Where'd it go? But see, I'm I'm the type of being that'd be like, "Ooh, can I put my hand in the cat? Ooh, can't touch that. Ooh, what's this over here? Ooh, that's the type of person I would be with them, and they'd be like, "No, we can't keep her. We would have to sedate her." No, So, so I was looking everywhere, and that rock. I'm telling you, the rock was like pretty. If I was to say, maybe bigger, laying on its side like this, big size. And I just remember I was gonna have to bend down, pull it up, and then I can get it off the road. So it's a little bit bigger than that. So I just remember looking at that, saying, "Okay, where did the rock go?" I was looking at the crack. I was trying to find the portal. I was looking for strange anomalies of spinning, any kind of coldness. I was looking above me. I was trying to feel if I felt dizzy and felt like I was nauseated from the extra radiation fields that you get from the ships being right over you. And I'm like, okay, I don't see anything. Okay. And I could feel a presence watching me and was laughing and saying, "She's so cute. She wants to can't we? She's so cute. She's looking. She's looking." And they're like, "Stop teasing her because she's gonna want to know where you are." And I said, "Come on, show yourself. You move around. Come on, show yourself. Where are you? Show yourself. Show yourself. Stop cloaking. Show yourself. Let's talk. Would you like a chai?" So yeah, that would be what I would offer you. You want some chai? But so in that moment, I was like, this mountain never disappoints me. It always brings something of itself, or the beings show themselves. And that's not the only time that's happened. I've had times when I went all the way up to the top when you could finally go up there after all the snow melts and everything. And I remember I went up there and Wasn't a lot of people up there. It just had to open up. And I just remember it was really windy that day. And cars were kind of coming in. There was people taking pictures and doing their thing. And I said, I'm going to try to do some drumming. And then I said, it's really windy. I don't know if I want to do some drumming. So I kind of left the drum inside the car and I was just kind of looking around. And I was just, with a couple of friends and they went in a different direction. They were walking and I was walking. And then I saw these two beings sitting on one of the stone like tables there, wearing the same exact type of suits. They were shimmery, metallically silver. One had like a pink color here. Another one had like a lightish off color, beige or gray color, but they were silvery. And I just remember saying, it's a warm day. God, they're going to be kind of hot. And they had shades on, these black shades, looked the same. I was like, what an odd couple. And I'm thinking, I said, hold on, hold up, wait a minute, let me get some reality in it. That's not a couple, that's them. And I see them. And I looked at them and they were looking right at me. And I just went, they go. So I walked and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to go towards like on the other side where the table is, kind of go around and come up. And I turn and I look back. They're gone. They're not there. And I'm like, where'd they go? So, yes, that's why I'm saying I'm not taking a ticket. I'm not getting on the bus yet because I know how beings that are coming to communicate or coming to do anything, I know how they're doing it. That's been my experience with them in that way, other than coming at night and you're getting zapped out of your sleep and you're like on different type of contacts and going to meetings and getting information and coming back. It's all different for everybody depending on who your star family is. All right. So I'm keeping it real. But this, like I said, till they can actually stop having blurred, like nobody can get a clear look at it. Come on, with all these cell phones, you mean you can take pictures of when someone's being attacked, but you can't go take a clear picture of these and show it clear and take pictures of it and then run? Why is it always at nighttime? Why not in the daytime? Hell, if you really want to rock the boat and get it out there, bring it on during the daytime. Is that going to be a blue beam effect or what? I'm just wondering. Digital. We got to ask these questions. So this is where my mind goes. Automatically, I start digging. What's the root cause? What's the root cause? What's the root of this? What's happening? Let me just start digging for this. So I just wanted to bring this up because I know a lot of people are going to be seeing it. I know a lot of people are just going to be having conversations about it. I just wanted to come on and say, I'm not getting a ticket. I'm not getting that boat. Not getting on the bus, not getting on the boat, not getting on the plane. I mean, come on. It's like in order to get the masses to believe, you have to stage something so everybody believes the story. I'm sorry, but you're fired. Your acting sucks. And a lot of people got hurt behind all the actings. We're not buying the shenanigans. We need hardcore proof and need it without blurring anything out and making it look like, okay, it's happening there. Where else is it happening? What time of the day? I'm just saying. So, with that being said, just pay attention and listen to the dialogue because they say a lot of la 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 to get you to fall in love with what they're saying, and so you'll be captivated by all the hoopla going on. Really, I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm just a Capricorn with a whole lot of type A and analytical mind stuff going on. Always have to have an answer. Find an answer. That's what I do. So, yeah, I would say get some bubble yum. Just start chewing on it. You get what? How many pieces? Five in a pack, or is this seven still? Or I don't know how many. Do they still make bubble yum gum? All right. Can we find it at the Five Below store? It might be located there. And then another thing comes to mind. Well, we are getting close to Halloween time coming out. But I'm sorry, he blew it when he made the comparison of Predator and the green Spider-Man alien thing that Spider-Man was fighting. I don't Joker. What? I guess it was a Joker. Whatever the green one was, the green bad person. Whatever. Making comparison to that. All right. So we got the movie Invisible Man mixed in with Predator, mixed in with Spider-Man, mixed in with V, mixed in with Looker. That's a very old movie. Mixed in with um, Signs. Thank you very much for that one. Signs. Yeah, mixed in with all of that. And all we're looking for is Kevin Costner and Build It and They Will Come. Fields of Dreams. I'll end it on that note. All right, everyone, have a good one. I'm sorry I just had to come on and just speak my truth because I'm no. Just say it. Because if this gonna be plastered all around, you better believe I'm gonna have something to say about it. Because I'm a secret. All right. Be good to yourselves. Much love. Bye.